Hello and welcome to Feed the Direwolf with me, the most happy one, aka MrSuryt. We're out of the tree farm today and probably noticed something a little bit different. That being that we are using rubber saplings. There you go, rubber tree saplings. Now at the moment all I've got this here doing is feeding the rubber wood into the furnace. I've had to add an extra furnace just because when rubber tree logs or wood go into a furnace, here you go, got quite a bit in there at the moment, it cooks up and it actually becomes jungle wood, not charcoal. Jungle wood, however, that does cook up into charcoal. So it's kind of a waste of the wood itself, turning it into charcoal, but I needed to keep producing charcoal here just for the time being anyway. Now, one other thing that's happening, I do have over here the other powered furnace. I've moved it just a little bit, and I've put an item tesseract here, set to frequency 20. That is linked up to a item tesseract in my sorting room, just above one of the ender chests. So any resin that goes into here, right there, sticky resin goes into here, will be cooked up. Again, it's not as efficient as it could be, but believe me, I've had these rubber tree farms going before. They produce so much, just sticky resin, they'll produce so much rubber that I'm going to end up overflowing with it. So to begin with, it's a waste, but eventually, if I don't do it this way, I'll just end up throwing it into a void pipe anyway. So yeah, now this is not going to produce any resin though. For that, of course, you need tree tap, and here's your tree tap. This one here is your automated tree tap, I guess, that goes with the old forestry farms. So that's another reason I'm going to turn this into the rubber one, because this is the old way of doing it, the old farm from forestry. But anyway, the tree tap needs 4 tree taps, made like so. These are just the manual tree taps that you can walk up to a tree, click on the tree if it's got resin on it, and you get the sticky resin. 4 pieces of glass, of course, and then a sturdy casing. We've made a ton of these. That's bronze. But anyway, we'll take you. It's been a while since I've used one of these. We're going to plonk it down right here. Hopefully that is an area large enough to cover everything. And that is going in. Oh, there we go. And it's starting up. Now basically what it will do is, when a tree does grow, at the moment, if there is any sticky resin spots on that tree, on the trunks, it's being wasted. It's just being cut up as a piece of wood and put through the system. Now with this thing here going, it will drop all the sticky resin off the tree, and the logger will pick those sticky resin up, hopefully pass it out the side here. If not, I'm going to have to put another diamond pipe up here and send it down this way and into our powered furnace, which of course will produce rubber. That's the hope anyway. Okay, well, we've got over there a tree that just popped up, so we'll have to wait and see if any sticky resin comes out. Ordinarily, oh, we've got some logs coming out. Whoa. Keep falling in a hole. Well, that one may not have had any. It was very short, very small. Because ordinarily you will see the resin fall on the ground. But anyway, we'll leave that for now, come back later and see how it's going. What else we're going to do? Well, we need to replace our other farm. We don't need to, but I want to. And the new... oh, hello. The new farms. It's a multi-farm, multi-block farm from Forestry. They're universal. By that I mean you make the farm structure, and from there you can have pretty much any of the crop that can be grown on a farm, on one of these old farms. Well, this is a tree farm of course, but on the old forestry farms it will, yeah, it can all be grown on the one farm. And in fact it can be, you can have several different crop growing on the one farm. Oh, you can see sticky resin coming out the top there, which isn't ideal. And just plonking down over here somewhere. We got some cobblestone here. Oh, there it is. I can see it down there. It's a bit of a maze in here. It's typical build that I would go with. Trying to get out. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to do this the hard way. Not the hard way, the long way. And I'm going to bring it right along like so. Just because I can. And yellow is sticky resin. Now this here, I may have to lower this down one, just because if a tree grows out over it, it will actually knock that off. For the time being, I'm not really too fussed about it. I don't need rubber just yet. Okay, we'll plonk this back here, and we'll have a look at what the main thing we plan on making today, and that is the new type of farm from Forestry. That requires a whole ton of these farm blocks. You've got copper ingots, stone brick, you can use pretty much any kind of brick. I'm using stone brick just because I've got plenty of cobblestone. So, and we all know how to make stone bricks, just stone. You've then got slabs. Just any slab really will do. I've got a bit of redwood slab and just your oak slab. Oak slab I've got from this here. The redwood is those trees right in the distance over there. So, yep, we want a whole stack of these. The worst thing about the auto crafting table is shift clicking doesn't make all of them in one go. Let's just add a few more. Oh, the tin electron tubes. That's made in the thermionic fabricator. There is no recipe for it yet in the game. That is made... do I have... I can actually show you how to make that. I can show you the recipe for the thermionic fabricator, I think. Can I? Going to have to use a little bit of our imagination, I guess. In the thermionic fabricator, of course you need liquid glass. You then put your tin like this. In this spot here and this spot here you have redstone. And once you have liquid glass, that will produce the... more mobs. That will produce the tin electron tubes. And we're going to go kill this guy. Now another thing that has happened, I'm not sure if I mentioned it last episode, and that is finally my old vile sword didn't die on me, it's just become too expensive to repair. So I've got a new one, which is a reasonably interesting looking one. Unbreaking 3, Soul Stealer, Sharpness. That Vorpal one is the heads, and Looting 2. You can't put repair. The repair 2 that I have on the axe, you can't actually put that on a vile sword, unfortunately. But anyway, we've got these farm blocks. So let's whack it down here. What the hell? A Skelly in full leather armour. Okay. Now there is quite a few different ways you can make this structure. Different sizes, that is. And we'll start off. Yep, that's as high as you can make it. Oh, clicked on it by accident. You just got to wait a little bit and you get this band around it. Now, as soon as I put a block down there, it breaks it, of course. Just like any multi-block structure. Let's just watch it here. There you go. This is a little bit delayed. The bigger you make it, the larger the farm area that you can use. There is a limit, I think a 5x5 is the largest. Let's see if I've got enough. Oh, it's okay, that's okay. I've got a fair bit of redwood. So I'll make a few more of those planks. Should be enough. Should be plenty, in fact. Okay, now you can see that is a size as well. Quite a large size. Oops. Oh. Well, as it turns out, this is going to be the size of the one that we want. So it's 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's quite a large one. Now, the interface, we've seen this a couple of times. We've got right here, water. Not all crop do need water, but we'll fill it up with water all the same. This is your fertilizer. This here is your standard. Well, there you go, it does say that it water 5, fertilizer 40. This here is just your standard farm. You can, in future episodes, I'll probably make a few different managed farms, and yeah, we can put different crop in there. And what have we got over here? You've got your where you put your seeds or saplings and that, and I think that's that one. This one here is where you put your dirt or whatever it is this requires. Remembering over here it requires humus. I think it's humus again. I don't know. Every episode I say it, somebody says it's the opposite. So, but anyway, yep, you put that in there. Then down here is your output. So yeah, if we go and just go over here very quickly, we've got a little bit that we can make. I'm actually out of dirt out here. I've got plenty of dirt back in my sorting room, overflowing with it in fact. Should we? Oh, I'm out of room. You can go in there, and you can too. The old farms, Arboretum, they only held 4 stacks of this. See, it got me a few times. Is it? No. Thought there was some more nether brick up in there. This one here. Oh, you can't right click. You can put it anywhere, which could prove to be problematic because until we really get into these, we, or myself at the very least, that's how you make the fertilizer, by the way, sand, apatite sand. Yeah, not very familiar with the setup, so I'm probably going to end up putting it in the wrong spot. A little bit more fertilizer than I need, I think. Yep. And germlings. Well, I think we might have enough saplings to go in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More than I need, but because this will produce its own. 1. Oh. Ooh. The logger, if you drop the saplings on the ground, the logger actually picks them up. You can see them going through up there. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that'll do for the time being. So I can't shift click it in. That should be plenty, in fact. Now we can automate all this going in and out. And where's my shovel? Because I want to automate it underneath. Shovel's a little bit too good sometimes. We might go down one more. Start off collecting all this dirt because we can use that, of course. Now there are a few more blocks that you need to make this easier, to make this run, I should say. The first one is your gearbox. This will provide it with power. I probably should have shown you that recipe. It's alright, we can show you again. Now we will need a lot of tin gears. That's a stone gear with tin around it, which we have made plenty of stone gears in the past. To make the gearbox one, you need 3 gears, 1, 2, 3, and the farm block. The next one is your farm hatch. Actually, if I take you, alright, there's your farm gearbox. Whack a hatch in the middle, and you get the farm hatch. This here, the gearbox, is for putting power into the farm. The farm hatch is for taking items out of the farm. I don't think I need you. And then the third block to go with it is the farm valve. This is for putting water in. It's 2 pieces of glass, another tin gear, and another farm block. Now these you have to replace a spot within the structure. So we'll put our water there. When I broke it, of course, the whole thing broke. Oh. Oi. What are you? Taking my axe. It's weird. So now we need... Oh, actually, you know what? I don't need that because... Where are we? Right here. I got some liquid duct. Much better. Liquid duct coming down. water, come on, here, and, oh, a bit too fast there. Another one here, so that's an infinite. Now we just need an aqueous accumulator, which of course I do not have on me. One sec. Okay, we now have ourselves an aqueous accumulator. Made quite a few of those. Had to use up my bucket, but no biggie. Plenty more where that came from. Oh, do I have torches on me? Because it is getting dark down here. Excellent. Alright, so we are now getting water in here. That's fantastic. We probably should lay out the farm itself. That's one thing with these farms, you actually got to lay out where you want the farm to be. And you pretty much just use the same type of brick. Well, you don't have to use the same type of brick that you use on the structure. Different size farms will be able to, you'll be able to use different amounts of, or cover a different area with the brick. And you can have this coming off any level you want. Any of those levels coming straight out, of course. Not only that, but it does work on diagonal as well. I'm not 100% certain what the size of this particular multi-structure farm block is, so we'll just randomly make it so big. I think that should be big enough. Alright, eventually I'll put it out here as well, but for the time being I'm not going to bother. Probably should have put it one higher so I could have got in here. What we need down here though now is we need our gearbox. It is we need power going into it. See if we can't put it right here. Yep, that's all linked up. And now we need some kind of an engine, and you've seen already, I'm sure, I have a few steam engine here. Well, the steam engine, the zombie wants to play first of all. This is a somewhat new type of engine from thermal expansion. Copper across the top, redstone transmission coil, piston and copper gears. The redstone transmission coil is your silver ingot with redstone. Piston, of course, vanilla Minecraft. And your copper gear is copper around the stone gear. So we'll take a fourth one of those, may as well. Wasn't going to use 4, but we will now. Now these produce 2 Minecraft joules per tick. They produce the same amount of Minecraft joules as these guys down here, the hobbyist steam engine, if the hobbyist steam engine has an outside source of steam. However, out here, so far away from my boiler, these do not, so these only produce 1.6 Minecraft joules per tick. So the thermal expansion steam engines will produce more, and you don't need water. Or do you need water? Yeah, you do need water, sorry. I lied there. I had a derpy moment. Nothing new there. I did only really make this for 3 engines, but no worries. No worries. And we're going to dig under and liquid duct. Good, already got it here. Yep, that'll do. We need our wrench. Okay, they are getting water. Can't put it going up just yet because I haven't put anything for it to connect to. We want to have that all going out. These all going up. Coming down from here. Yep, we want that blue. Why the... Oh, right near the torch. Okay, that's connected up. These need coal. Now, one more great thing about this is you can set whether or not it needs a lever or redstone torch or any kind of redstone signal. We've just got it set to not needing any. You've got water here and coal or whatever fuel source you plan on using, or right there. And of course I have gone and got myself a little bit trapped. Excellent. A little bit messier than it needs to be down there. Also more than likely more engines than I need. Let's take a little bit of charcoal out of these ones. There we go. Yoink. Yeah, it's running already. The torch is getting annoying already. 16 in that one. 16 in that one. And 16 in that one. Very good. We're going to need to produce charcoal to keep these fed, of course. First of all, we are going to need this here to drop items out. Where's our axe? So we may as well put it... Let's see if we can't put it here. That's going to break it, unfortunately, but not much we can do about that. Come on. Actually, because we've already given it power once, it's already started planting. There you go. That was pretty quick. Wow. If we click on here, you'll see there's trees to each side. You can change it so that it's a different crop each direction, which is pretty neat. It's quite a good size one, this one. Anyway, back to what we were doing over here. And we want a powered furnace is what we want. Powered furnace will turn anything that drops out of this into charcoal. Make it right there. That's an in from there. Okay, that should put all the wood into there. Unfortunately, it's also going to put the saplings. For the time being, we may end up... I know, because I got it already. Diamond transport pipe. Right there. Then over here. Oh, yep. Ah, Sometimes pipes get very annoying. Don't need either of you. I want another hatch. I think I've sent it back inside. I have. Well, for the time being, I need to make a little bit of room. There we go. We'll just make a chest and whack down there. Now this here is for the saplings. So once... oh, first trees coming through. And wow, were they cut down quick. Wow. They were cut down seriously quick. We want black to be where the wood goes. Oh, sand and apple. Yep, that's fine. We want power going to our powered furnace. Funny that. Just link it straight over there, like so. And coming out of it, this side will be our charcoal. Oh. I can't pick it up. Hopefully that will go into here. There's going to be extra, of course. Be making a lot more than we need to be. So we are going to bring this over. Yep. The long way. And... well, that's not ideal, but I'll fix all this up later. It's a great shovel, it's just a little bit too great. Now this pipe goes back to our boiler room. Could use item tesseracts. But I like the pipes. Most people don't. I do. Okay, so all that is going down into here. Should be feeding these engines, keeping them well stocked, hopefully. Yep, there you go, it is going in. Ooh, they are red. Seriously red. Just turn 2 off. I don't think we'll need too much more than that. Ugh. Makes a nice floor, doesn't it? Save me falling in it. Okay, we will finish this off across here as well. But there's our farm, our new multi-block farm. Quite a long episode, I think, but yeah, we got a bit done. New tree farm, New charcoal farm. Quite a bit going through. We've got our rubber wood farm. Producing hopefully quite a bit of rubber. And charcoal as well. So we're going to be swimming in the charcoal. Anyway, that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed, got something from it. If you did, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.